So Gandalf, for us, when we kind of look at Lord of the Rings, is really kind of the linchpin character. And it's one that we've always enjoyed interpreting because he's got a couple of costume changes or just attitude changes, and he certainly has some of the most powerful scenes in the films. But there's also there's a certain majesty or kind of stoic epicness about him, and he's a little underplayed even in that regard in the film. So we realized in our premium format layout that we had never really addressed sort of the intro look of Gandalf, which, sort of the Gandalf the Grey. And so we wanted to kind of tackle that costume and that interpretation. But what we wanted to do was kind of take it, not so much from when he's in the Shire and is really kind of just in a little bit more relaxed mode, but kind of take it into the Mines of Moria, not quite to when he's facing down with the Balrog, but when he's sort of really kind of leading the Fellowship through this ancient underworld. And we were looking for a pose that would kind of have a little bit of that subtle epic statement, but also a little bit of the exploration that was part of the sort of that whole film sequence. So he's kind of got this great posture, he's got his staff up, and our interpretations of the scene were such that as he's moving through Moria, he's using the lightness staff to kind of light the way and guide the Fellowship. So that's the way we kind of brought the pose into the composition, and we built the composition up with a sense that he's kind of moving down some stairs, which, watching the sequences, they're kind of going upstairs, downstairs, and all over the place. But they're constantly entering these chambers and discovering new things, and there's a neat sense of sort of the history of Middle-earth that they're kind of uncovering as they're kind of facing the dangers that await them in Moria.